Well, should I get a job or start my own business? Okay, so today we're going to answer this. Make sure you watch the whole video as this is something that comes up time and time again. In short, people need to understand that starting a business is hard. It's tough as hell and the chances of your first business making it are very low. In actual fact, there's a 90% chance your first business will be wound up or go bust within the first 5 years. Boom. Maybe you didn't want to hear that. But it's not all bad news, and by the end of this video, you're going to understand when and how you don't need a job anymore. But first, here's a question. Cristiano Ronaldo. Why is he the greatest? Anyway, we will come back to this. Almost all entrepreneurs started a job of some kind. Even Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, Elon Musk started with a job. Why? You need to learn some basic skills. No, I'm not talking about cleaning the toilet basic skills. Come on, let's be serious here. How to earn money, how to pay the bills, how to manage people, how to work hard, maybe work 2 jobs to make ends meet. Learn resilience, as life in the workplace is tough. That's right, you gotta be tough in life. As you develop and learn, you will develop the high-income skills that you need to start your own business. What are those skills? Well, there's a link to a video on this very subject above. The truth is, some people are just not going to listen. So you know, for these guys, for those that aren't patient and just want to do it, honestly, I have nothing against it. Go for it and see where it gets you. If you end up 6 figs in debt, then maybe you will learn your lesson. Anyway, just for a moment, let's hit the reset switch. Let's take a step back here. Why do people work? Well, the most common answer is that people work for money. They need money to buy food, to buy clothes, to buy gifts for loved ones. And there are others who work for their family, but that essentially means they also need the money. The most common model is for people to work 40 to 50 years, and then when they can't work anymore, they end up retiring and finding out how little money they have left, and somehow manage until either their health or money runs out. Okay, maybe a little bit harsh, but you will see my point soon. On this subject, have you read the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad? It's a life-changing book. Make sure you check it out, and there's a link below to where you can get it on Audible. Anyway, let's just say, for the sake of an argument, that money is no longer an issue. If you no longer need to work for money and your bills are paid, now, why do you work? Now it becomes different. What if they are like Elon Musk? Then maybe they work because they love their work or want to revolutionize the world. And then there are others who work for betterment of science or humanity. And then there are those who work to break records like athletes and sportsmen. Then we have politicians who decide to dictate their life to public service. Well, let's assume they do. So there are those who work to go higher up, and we have those that work for their nation. We also have people who work for God or religion, and of course, there are those who want to be known and work for fame. So we have a lot of reasons why people work. In the end, we work because we feel good. Yes, all of us work like that, just to feel good about ourselves. Ultimately, that's the most important thing. What is it that makes you happy? Here are a few scenarios for you. You work 80 hours a week for a boss that makes you feel miserable, gives you no time to spend with your family, but you get paid $250,000 to $500,000 per annum. You work 10 hours a week for a very nice job, lots of time with the family, but you can barely pay the bills. You work 60 hours a week. Boss is okay, but you have the opportunity to build a side business which will build your passive income. You have built your passive income, property/online income, to a point where you can now work 6 months of the year or take longer holidays. Here is the reality, guys. It's not a smart idea to throw in your job and just jump into a business. The smartest thing to do is to build additional streams of income. Your first side income target may just be $1,000 per month, then $2,000 per month. Then purchase some property and then build. Money is very hard to earn. Businesses are hard to build. There's no such thing as an overnight success. I absolutely guarantee that nobody was ever an overnight success. They worked for years and years on their craft, and you only heard about them when they became great. Michael Jordan was great, but he worked for years to become great. Michael Schumacher was great, but he worked tirelessly to become great. Elon Musk still works to this day 100 hours a week, even though he could retire. Cristiano Ronaldo still works harder than any other football player. Here's what you should do. Develop your main skill with a job. This will give you experience. Begin a side business. The easiest thing to start as a side business is affiliate marketing. There's a link to a video above. Study the video on 15 steps to becoming a millionaire.